Jennifer Strom Simonte is doing it all. Owner of maternity mini chain Belly Dance Maternity, Jennifer is also a wife and mother to twin girls.
I think the biggest secret is you just have to be comfortable not doing anything 100%, because if you're balancing too many things at once, then some things are going to fall through the cracks. So that takes a little bit of getting used to. You always have multiple things on your mind, and I think that's something you have to learn how to do. You know, at the same time, I'm worried about what color lollipop to bring my kids when I pick them up from school. I'm worried about the stock market crashing and what's going to happen to my business, or reordering the new hot item into the store. So you always have 4 or 5 things in your mind, and they're all different types of things, and you just figure out how to balance them and focus on one, get it done, and keep going.
Jennifer opened the first Belly Dance Maternity store in Chicago in 2002, a second Chicago area location and a website in 2003, and in 2005 she brought her business to New York City.
Starting Belly Dance Maternity was, for me, just about starting a business, and I was starting to see a trend of celebrities in the media who were pregnant. Demi Moore was on the cover of Vanity Fair, and at the same time, designers were starting to introduce maternity clothing lines, which is something that hadn't been on the market so much before. So I had been in the corporate world, and I'd been in the internet startup world, and I was looking to start something on my own. So it seemed like a place in retail, which is what I knew, that made sense to focus on, and that's how it started.
Jen didn't have any kids when she first started Belly Dance Maternity, but by the time she opened this New York City location, she was pregnant with twins.
I actually had kids the same year that I opened the New York store. So I was pregnant at the New York store opening, or before the New York store opened, and I went on to bed rest shortly thereafter because I was pregnant with twins. So I was working from a hospital bed.
But the bed rest paid off, and Jennifer gave birth to 2 healthy baby girls.
Balancing life with the twins was definitely something that took some getting used to, but it's like anything else. You learn it and you figure out how to do it and make it work. And for me, being with the kids was as much of a priority as working, so you find times in your day to do both, and it shifts. You know, they were obviously at home a lot as babies, and now they're at school, so you find different ways to prioritize your days, but it's just a balancing act like anything else.
She says becoming a mother has given her a better understanding of her business and inspired her to begin carrying baby products under the name Belly Dance Baby.
I obviously understand a pregnant woman's body more, and why certain things wouldn't be practical or wouldn't fit right. And expanding the business into the baby category is obviously really relevant because there are things that I loved that I wanted to bring to the market. It also helps me understand just kind of how people's needs shift from going to not being a mom to being a mom, which starts throughout pregnancy, not after you have the baby, but really during pregnancy, how your needs kind of shift and your focus shifts away from you and to having little baby or babies growing inside of you.
And Jennifer says her little ones are still making a big impact on her life.
They influence me every day. I think the best way in which my kids influence me is just they're so fun and funny, and it's allowed me to take a focus away from the everyday stress of work. So, you know, when you're so frustrated that an order didn't ship that you really needed to get, or that something's going wrong with the computers or the phone lines and everything all at once, or the air conditioners break in the store, it allows you to take a step back and realize, you know what, this is just clothes, it's just work. There are more important things to focus on, and everything will keep going and we'll move forward.